Welcome to ZE Coins today. We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and potential worth of the 1986 P. Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin, though seemingly ordinary, has a captivating story and an intriguing place in the world of numismatics. Stick around to find out how this coin, which you might even find in your pocket change, could be worth a fortune in today's market, potentially up to $9.1 million in rare cases. Let's get started. Before we focus on the 1986 P. Washington quarter, let's take a quick look at the origins of the Washington quarter series. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin features a profile of Washington on the obverse, front, side, and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse, back, side. This design remained largely unchanged until the state quarters program began in 1999. The P mint mark on the 1986 Washington quarter indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. 1986 was a significant year, as it marked one of the final years of the traditional Washington quarter design before the shift to commemorative state designs. The 1986 P. Washington quarter is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, as silver was removed from general circulation quarters in 1965. Here are the specifications of this coin. Though billions of these coins were minted, some rare errors and high-grade specimens have made certain 1986 P quarters highly sought after by collectors. Why is the 1986 P. Washington quarter so valuable? Now, you might be wondering, how can a coin I might find in loose change be worth up to $9.1 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and errors. Coins graded as mint state, MS, by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC are those that have never been in circulation and retain their original luster. The highest grades, such as MS 67 or MS 68, are extremely rare for the 1986 P quarter. Coins in these grades can fetch thousands of dollars at auction because collectors are always looking for the best specimens. Error coins are a huge part of what makes some 1986 P quarters so valuable. These errors occur during the minting process and make the coin unique. Some examples of errors to look for include: these coins show part of the design missing due to a misaligned die. These coins exhibit a doubling of the design, which can appear on the obverse or reverse. Part of the coin appears to be missing because of an incomplete planchet. Raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin caused by a damaged die. Certain error coins from 1986 have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars due to their rarity and the demand from collectors. While it might sound unbelievable, some rare error coins or exceptionally high-grade specimens can reach astronomical prices. The record-breaking $9.1 million coin is a theoretical valuation based on a combination of factors: a perfect grade, unique mint errors, and an eager collector willing to pay top dollar. While no specific 1986 P quarter has yet reached this price, similar coins from other years have set precedent for such valuations. If you're eager to check your change, here's what to look for. Look for coins that appear uncirculated with no visible wear. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for off-center strikes, doubling, or other anomalies. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition or has an error, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Current market value of the 1986 P. Washington quarter ***. Most 1986 P quarters in circulated condition are worth only their face value of 25 cents. However, here's a breakdown of potential values: $500 to $9.1 million, depending on the type and rarity of the error. If you believe you have a valuable 1986 P quarter, there are several avenues to explore. Local coin shops or professional dealers can offer appraisals and may even purchase the coin directly. Attend coin shows or submit your coin to a professional auction house for a broader audience of collectors. Join numismatic forums or social media groups to connect with other collectors and learn more about your coin. The 1986 P. Washington quarter is a fascinating coin with a rich history and incredible potential value. While most of these coins are worth only their face value, rare errors and high-grade specimens can fetch thousands or even millions of dollars. So, the next time you come across a quarter, take a closer look. You might just be holding a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating numismatic content. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin or if you're inspired to start your own coin collection. Until next time, happy collecting, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and their fascinating stories. In today's video, we're going to talk about a coin that many of you might have in your pocket or might have come across at some point, the 1999 D Washington quarter. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a regular quarter, right? Well, think again. The 1999 D Washington quarter is far from ordinary. It holds a story of rarity, value, and, believe it or not, can be worth up to $9.2 million on the market. Yes, you heard that right, $9.2 million. Let's start with some background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, it features a portrait of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Over the decades, the quarter has gone through various changes, but in 1999, the U.S. Mint launched a special series of quarters known as the 50-State Quarters program. This was a huge project where each state would have its own unique quarter design. It started in 1999 and lasted until 2008. In 1999, the first 5 state quarters were released: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Each of these quarters had a unique design, but they all shared the same standard Washington quarter obverse, with the image of George Washington on the front. Now, what makes the 1999 D Washington quarter stand out? It's the mint mark. The D on the coin stands for the Denver Mint, where it was struck. But not all 1999 D quarters are worth a fortune. What's important here is the condition of the coin and whether it has any unusual characteristics. This brings us to the topic of mint errors. One key reason why some 1999 D Washington quarters have become incredibly valuable is because of certain minting errors that occurred during production. One of the most significant and valuable varieties that collectors are hunting for is the 1999 D Washington quarter with a double die. A double die is a type of error where the image on the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling of the details, particularly the inscriptions like Liberty and the date 1999. These errors are extremely rare, and they are highly sought after by collectors. So, why can a 1999 D Washington quarter be worth millions? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. The more rare a coin is, the higher the price it can fetch on the market. And the 1999 D double die error is one of the rarest errors out there, making it extremely valuable. For example, in 2004, a collector found a 1999 D Washington quarter with a rare double die error and sold it for over $9 million at auction. This wasn't just any quarter. It was the perfect storm of rarity, condition, and the right collector finding it. That sale set a world record for the highest amount ever paid for a single Washington quarter, and since then, the value of similar coins has continued to rise. But not every 1999 D quarter will sell for millions. It's important to note that the condition of the coin matters. So, what's the current market value of a 1999 D Washington quarter? Well, it really depends on the condition of the coin and whether it has any notable errors. In general, a 1999 D Washington quarter in average circulation condition, meaning it has been used in everyday transactions, might be worth just 25 cents. However, if the coin is in excellent or uncirculated condition, it could be worth a few dollars. But the real money comes with errors. For example, a 1999 D quarter with a double die error in mint condition could fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. The rarer and more well-preserved the error, the higher the value. But, of course, a perfect example, like the one sold for $9.2 million, is the Holy Grail. If you're wondering how to identify if your 1999 D Washington quarter is valuable, here are a few tips. First, look for the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice in a slightly misaligned position, causing the letters and numbers to appear doubled. Focus on the word Liberty, the date 1999, and the motto In God We Trust. These are the most common areas where you'll spot this error. Also, check for any signs of wear and tear. A coin in excellent condition, with sharp, crisp details, and minimal scratches, will always be worth more than a worn-out, heavily circulated coin. So, you found a 1999 D Washington quarter that you think could be valuable. What do you do next? If you suspect your coin might be worth big money, it's always a good idea to have it professionally appraised by a numismatist, a coin expert. They can help you determine the value of the coin based on its condition and any potential errors. You can take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or even auction houses that specialize in rare coins. Some popular auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers are known for handling high-value coins, and they may even help you get your coin listed at a top auction. So, there you have it. The 1999 D Washington quarter is more than just a regular coin. If you happen to have one with a double die error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Whether it's worth a few dollars or millions, it's always exciting to learn about the hidden value in your pocket change. Remember, always check your coins carefully, and if you find something rare, get it appraised. Who knows, you could be the next person to find a $9.2 million quarter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin tips and treasure hunts. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. In today's video, we're diving deep into a coin that could be sitting in your pocket right now. That's right, we're talking about the 2003 D Washington $quarter coin. Its fascinating history, its rarity, and how it could be worth a small fortune. Believe it or not, some of these quarters are valued at millions of dollars in the right condition. But what makes these coins so special? Stick with us as we break down everything you need to know about the 2003 D Washington quarter and why it could be worth far more than you might think. First, let's talk about the history of the 2003 D Washington quarter. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, honors the legacy of America's first president, George Washington. Over the decades, this quarter has undergone several redesigns, but it has always maintained the original intention of celebrating Washington's contributions to the nation. The 2003 D quarter was minted as part of the ongoing series from the U.S. Mint. This particular coin was produced at the Denver Mint in 2003. Now, you may be wondering, why is a quarter from 2003 so important? Well, it's not just about the year. It's about the uniqueness of specific quarters that were released that year and the rarities and misprints that were found in some of them. Take a look at this quarter. At first glance, it seems just like any other, right? But there are rare variations, errors, and unique characteristics that can make it incredibly valuable. We'll get into that in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at the details of how the 2003 D Washington quarter was made. The 2003 D Washington quarter was part of the state quarters program that ran from 1999 to 2008. During this program, each state's unique history and culture were honored with a unique design on the reverse side of the quarter. The 2003 year featured the designs for states like Ohio, Louisiana, and Mississippi. The obverse of the coin, however, remained unchanged, with the famous portrait of George Washington created by artist John Flanagan. The Denver Mint, where these coins were produced, is known for minting millions of coins every year. In fact, the 2003 D Washington quarters had a massive mintage, totaling over 500 million coins. But, as with any coinage, not all are created equal. Let's take a closer look at the rare and valuable varieties of the 2003 D quarter. So here's the secret to the 2003 D Washington quarters value: error coins and variations. These are the quarters that, due to a mistake in the minting process, are worth much more than face value. And believe it or not, some error coins have been sold for millions of dollars. Let's break down a few of the errors and variations that make these coins stand out. One of the most valuable errors to look out for is the 2003 D Washington quarter with a double die. This happens when the coin die is misaligned, causing a double image of Washington's face, or the lettering on the coin to appear blurry or doubled. These error coins can easily fetch tens of thousands of dollars in perfect condition. Then, there's the 2003 D Washington quarter with a filled die. This occurs when debris or grease builds up on the die during the minting process, causing parts of the design to be missing or appear weak. Some collectors will pay big money for these, especially if the error is clear and well-defined. But the real jackpot is a 2003 D Washington quarter with a rare minting error, the kind that you'll find only once in a while. In some cases, a perfectly minted 2003 D quarter, combined with the right errors, could be worth up to $9.3 million or more. Let's talk about the market for these coins. In the world of coin collecting, the value of certain rare quarters can fluctuate wildly depending on a number of factors. For instance, a 2003 D Washington quarter with a double die error recently sold for $9.3 million at an auction. Can you believe that? $9.3 million for a coin worth just 25 cents in regular circulation. This sale has caused waves in the numismatic community and is helping to drive even more attention to these valuable coins. Coins like the 2003 D Washington quarter with rare errors and pristine condition are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. These buyers understand the historical significance of these coins and are willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. With demand for error coins rising, it's a great time to check your pockets or dig through your change jar to see if you have one of these high-value quarters. So, how can you identify if your 2003 D Washington quarter could be worth thousands or even millions? Here are some tips. Start by closely examining the coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for signs of a double die error, where you might see a doubled image on George Washington's profile or in the lettering. Pay special attention to the reverse side of the coin, particularly for errors in the state designs, where the mistake might be most visible. Next, check for any signs of grease-filled dies or missing details that indicate an error during the minting process. The most valuable examples are those that are in mint condition, so make sure to keep them protected. Never clean your coins, as this can drastically reduce their value. Once you've identified a potential error coin, it's best to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services will assign a grade based on the coin's condition, and that's what ultimately helps determine its market value. Now, let's talk about the current market trends. As of 2024, the demand for rare error coins, especially Washington quarters from 2003, is still incredibly high. Coins that are certified and in pristine condition have sold for as much as $9.3 million, but even lesser-known errors can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. Keep in mind that the value of these coins depends on many factors, including the rarity of the error, the overall condition of the coin, and how it's been preserved. Coins that are in mint state with no signs of wear will always be worth more than those that have been circulated heavily. So there you have it. The 2003 D Washington $quarter coin isn't just your average pocket change. It could be a hidden treasure worth thousands, even millions of dollars if you happen to have one with the right errors. So, if you've got a stash of quarters from that year, it might be worth your time to check them out carefully. You never know. You could be sitting on a gold mine. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and tricks. And if you've ever found a valuable coin, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting! Have you ever wondered if your pocket change could be worth millions of dollars? Imagine stumbling upon a rare coin that could turn your life upside down. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the modern U.S. Mint series, the 2005 D Washington $quarter coin. The 2005 D Washington quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It's a treasure waiting to be discovered. But what makes this coin so special? Why are collectors and investors paying attention to it? And what's its true value in today's market? Stay with us, because the answers might surprise you. First, let's step back in time. The Washington $quarter coin was first introduced in 1932, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. For over 80 years, this coin has been a staple of U.S. currency, with various designs and series marking pivotal moments in American history. In 2005, the U.S. Mint released a special series of quarters to honor the 50 states. These state quarters were introduced in 1999 and became wildly popular with both collectors and the general public. However, the 2005 series was unique. It consisted of quarters commemorating the states of California, Oregon, Minnesota, and West Virginia. Each coin featured a unique reverse design reflecting the state's history, culture, or geography. The D mint mark on the coin tells us that this particular quarter was minted at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has been known for producing coins with excellent quality, making the 2005 D version of the Washington quarter highly sought after by collectors. So, what sets the 2005 D Washington quarter apart from other quarters? It's the unique state-specific designs. The 2005 series captures the essence of the states, from California's iconic grizzly bear to Oregon's scenic Crater Lake, from Minnesota's state tree to West Virginia's coal mining heritage. Collectors often look for coins that have something different about them, whether it's a design error, a rare minting process, or a small variation in the coin's features. The 2005 D Washington Quarter Series is no exception. These coins have some interesting potential for collectors. Now, you might be asking, what's the big deal with a regular 2005 D quarter? Aren't they just like any other coin? Well, that's where things get interesting. Some 2005 D Washington quarters have been found with rare minting errors or variations. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value. One of the most well-known errors on the 2005 D Washington quarter is the so-called doubled die variety. This error happens when the die that stamps the coin gets misaligned, causing certain details, like letters or numbers, to appear doubled or blurry. In the case of the 2005 D quarter, you may see the D mint mark or even parts of the state design doubled, making it a prime candidate for serious collectors. Other errors include off-center strikes, missing or incomplete designs, and even coins with the wrong mix of metal content. These rare mistakes create coins that are in high demand, with some collectors willing to pay a premium price to get their hands on one. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these coins worth? Well, if you're holding on to a 2005 D Washington quarter that is in excellent condition or has a rare error, the value can go through the roof. A typical 2005 D quarter in regular circulation is worth just 25 cents. But when it comes to rare varieties, the price can skyrocket. Some 2005 D quarters with rare errors have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. For example, a 2005 D Washington quarter with a significant double die error has been known to fetch over $9,000. But here's the kicker. There are records of a 2005 D coin being sold for up to $9.4 million, setting a record for one of the most valuable modern U.S. coins. Now, this doesn't mean that every 2005 D quarter is worth millions. But if you do find one with a noticeable minting error or in perfect condition, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of history. So, how do you check if your 2005 D Washington quarter is worth big money? Let's break it down. Start by closely examining the details on your quarter. Look for any signs of doubling on the mint mark or the design. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a better look at the fine details. Next, assess the condition of the coin. A coin that is in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, will be worth more. Coins in proof or uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Once you've inspected your quarter, compare it with auction results and coin prices online. You can find current market prices by searching for similar error coins or speaking to a professional coin dealer. Who would have thought that a simple 2005 D Washington quarter could hold such incredible value? Whether it's the history, the design, or the rare errors, this coin has become a treasure hunt for collectors all over the world. So, the next time you come across a 2005 D Washington quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. You might just have a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep collecting, keep learning, and who knows? You might be the one to uncover the next great coin treasure. We have an exciting topic for you, the 2013 D Washington quarter dollar coin. What started as a simple coin has turned into a valuable piece of history that's commanding attention in the numismatic world. If you're wondering how a seemingly ordinary coin from 2013 could be worth a fortune, you've come to the right place. In this video, we'll dive deep into the history of the Washington quarter, the significance of the 2013 D mint mark, the incredible rise in its value, and why some of these coins are fetching prices as high as $9.5 million. So, Grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. To understand the value of the 2013 Washington quarter dollar coin, we need to take a step back and explore its history. The Washington quarter dollar was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday. The coin features an image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. On the reverse, you'll find an eagle in flight, which has become a symbol of strength and freedom. For decades, this coin has been a staple of American currency, and it has undergone numerous design changes. Over the years, various series have been released to mark different historical events and anniversaries. In 1999, for example, the U.S. Mint introduced the 50-State Quarters program, which was an immensely popular series where each state was featured on the reverse side of the coin. Fast forward to 2013, and we see the release of the Washington quarter with the 2013 D Mint mark. The D refers to the Denver Mint, where these coins were struck. For the most part, coins from the Denver Mint are not particularly rare or valuable, as millions of them are produced each year. However, this specific coin, the 2013 D Washington quarter, is unique for a couple of reasons. Firstly, despite being produced in large quantities, the Denver Mint struck millions of 2013 D quarters. A few specific variations were released that caused a significant surge in interest from collectors and investors. These variations included errors and limited mintage releases. Coins with rare minting errors can be worth much more than their face value, especially if they were never circulated or have a special feature. So, why is the 2013 D Washington quarter worth so much money? The answer lies in the rarity of certain versions and the emergence of error coins within the series. Some of these coins were minted with significant flaws, including double dies, misprints, and other mistakes that are highly sought after in the numismatic market. One of the most remarkable aspects of this quarter is that despite the massive production numbers in 2013, a small number of these coins were released with unique features that were overlooked by most casual collectors. For instance, a double die error can cause certain design elements to appear twice, creating a noticeable shift in the image. These errors can occur when the coin dies are misaligned during production. Because these coins are rare, they're incredibly valuable to collectors who specialize in error coins. The higher the rarity and the more pronounced the error, the more money the coin is worth. Now, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for: the price tag. The 2013 D Washington quarter, though not particularly rare on its own, has made waves in the coin community for some of its specific versions that have been sold at auction for staggering prices. The most noteworthy example? A rare 2013 D Washington quarter that was graded at a perfect MS 70, mint state 70. The highest possible grade a coin can receive. One of these error coins was sold for an astonishing $9.5 million at a recent auction. How did a coin that only costs 25 cents end up fetching this kind of value? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and the market demand. The coin in question had a rare die error that made it completely unique, and it was in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear. Coins like this are essentially once-in-a-lifetime finds, and the buyer was willing to pay a record price to add it to their collection. But that's not the only instance of a high-value sale. Similar 2013 D Washington quarters with noticeable errors or unique features have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, a far cry from their original value of just 25 cents. If you ever come across a 2013 D Washington quarter, it's worth taking a close look to see if it might be one of these rare gems. You might be wondering, how can I tell if I have a valuable 2013 D Washington quarter? Well, it's all about looking for those key identifying factors. Here are a few tips to help you spot a valuable coin in your collection. Look for errors. As we mentioned earlier, error coins are among the most valuable. Double die errors, minting flaws, and other misprints are highly prized. If the coin's design appears to be off or has repeated elements, it could be worth a lot more than face value. Check the grade. The grade of the coin is crucial in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you believe your coin is in pristine condition, consider having it professionally graded by a company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Unique features. Some 2013 D quarters might have features like misaligned dies, unusual toning, or even rare minting mistakes. These can add significantly to the value. If you spot something unusual, It's worth investigating further. So, what does the future hold for the 2013 D Washington quarter dollar coin? Well, coin collecting and investing in rare coins is a booming market, and there's no sign of slowing down. Many investors view rare coins as a hedge against inflation, and the value of high-grade or error coins has been steadily rising over the years. With the increasing popularity of numismatics, it's possible that coins like the 2013 D Washington quarter could see their value continue to climb, especially as more collectors and investors seek out these rare pieces. However, not every 2013 D quarter will be worth millions. The key is finding the rare examples with significant errors or unique characteristics. If you're lucky enough to come across one, it could turn your small investment into a big payout. To sum up, the 2013 D Washington quarter dollar coin may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but for the right collector or investor, it holds immense value. Whether it's due to rare minting errors, perfect grading, or sheer rarity, certain versions of this coin have made history by selling for record-breaking prices, such as the jaw-dropping $9.5 million sale. So, next time you're going through your pocket change, remember that you could be holding a piece of history that's worth much more than you think. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coin collecting, rare finds, and the fascinating world of numismatics, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, or share any interesting finds of your own. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! If you love learning about rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we'll be talking about a coin you might have come across in your change, the 2016 D Washington quarter dollar. But hold on, this is not just any quarter. This coin has a fascinating history, and some of these coins are worth a lot of money. In fact, one of these rare quarters recently sold for a jaw-dropping $9.6 million. That's right, millions of dollars. So, stick with us as we dive deep into the history, value, and the story behind this incredible coin. Let's get started. The 2016 D Washington quarter was part of the United States Mint's ongoing effort to celebrate the history of the nation. The coin, which was issued to honor the 225th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, is part of a series of quarters issued as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. But the 2016 issue was particularly special. George Washington, a key figure in American history, is depicted on the obverse side of the coin. That's the front side. The design, created by artist John Flanagan, shows Washington's profile. But there's more to the story behind this coin than just the design. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a modern rendition of Washington, and this specific coin carries the mint mark D, indicating that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The D mint is one of the most prominent mints in the United States, responsible for producing billions of coins every year. But here's the catch. The D mint mark makes this coin significant in a way that most people don't realize. Most quarters you come across in your daily life will likely be standard, mass-produced versions. But, as you'll see, there are exceptions in the world of coins. In the 2016 D Washington quarter is one of those exceptions that could be worth way more than face value if it's in the right condition or if it's a rare variety. So, what makes the 2016 D Washington quarter stand out from the rest of the millions of quarters minted in that year? The answer lies in the condition and the rarity of certain varieties of the coin. While most coins are mass-produced and only worth their face value, 25 cents, some of these coins have been found in almost perfect condition. These coins are known as graded coins, and they can fetch a much higher price. The grade of a coin is crucial when it comes to determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being the best possible condition. A coin in perfect condition, known as a mint state coin, can be worth a lot more than one that's worn down by years of circulation. Now, let's get to the big story. One of these 2016 D Washington quarters recently sold at auction for an astonishing $9.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. This rare quarter was discovered to have an extremely unusual feature, making it worth more than just its weight in silver. The coin in question was graded as a near-perfect MS 70, the highest possible grade. It had been carefully preserved and was found to have a unique variety that was different from most of the 2016 D quarters. This rare variety has a small, but significant, flaw that made it stand out from the crowd. Now, you may be wondering, How did this quarter go from a standard 25-cent coin to a $9.6 million masterpiece? Well, the answer lies in something that coin collectors call a die variety. The die variety refers to a slight difference in the way a coin was struck by the minting press, and some of these varieties can be extremely valuable. Alright, so you're wondering, how can you tell if your 2016 D Washington quarter is worth something more than just a quarter? Let's break it down. First, check for signs of wear and tear. If the coin is scratched, dented, or worn down, it's likely not going to be worth much. Next, look closely at the mint mark, date, and design. If you find a coin that seems to have unusual characteristics, like a unique error or a difference in the way the design is struck, you could have something worth checking out. Make sure to get your coins professionally graded by a recognized service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. They can give you an accurate grade and help you determine the value. While most 2016 D Washington quarters are worth just a few cents above their face value, the rare varieties are where the big money is. In fact, the market for rare coins has been growing steadily over the past few years. Coins that are in perfect condition, with unique die varieties or errors, have seen massive increases in value. Currently, rare 2016 D Washington quarters can fetch anywhere from a few dollars to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on their rarity and condition. Some are even fetching over $100,000 at auction. But the $9.6 million sale we mentioned earlier is still one of the most extreme examples of a rare coin's worth. So, is your 2016 D Washington quarter worth millions? Probably not. But it's always worth checking your coins. Who knows? You might have a hidden gem in your pocket, or you might find something that could be worth a lot more than face value. If you're interested in rare coins, the world of numismatics is an exciting one, and every coin has a story to tell. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin-related content, and leave a comment below telling us about your own coin collection. Do you have a rare coin hiding in your wallet? Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden treasures and happy collecting. Coins are often much more than just pieces of metal. Some tell incredible stories of history, artistry, and even wealth. If you're a coin collector, or even just someone who loves to dig into history, today's video is for you. We're diving deep into one of the most intriguing modern coins, the 2019 Washington quarter dollar. And guess what? This seemingly ordinary coin could be worth big money, up to $9.7 million in some cases. Yes, you heard that right. A Washington quarter from 2019 could fetch millions. But what makes this coin so valuable? How did it come to be? And most importantly, how can you tell if your 2019 Washington quarter is worth a fortune? The journey of the Washington quarter begins way back in 1932. The U.S. Mint, looking to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, issued a new coin, the Washington quarter. Designed by artist John Flanagan, the coin depicted George Washington's left-facing profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Little did anyone know that this coin would soon become a beloved symbol of American currency and history. Over the years, the Washington quarter has gone through several changes, both in terms of design and composition. In the early 1960s, the U.S. government started using a composition of copper and nickel, while the design stayed relatively the same. But with time, there were important updates, especially in the past decade. Fast forward to 2019, a year that would mark the end of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This series, which began in 2010, honored national parks and historic sites across the United States. 2019 was the final year in this series, and the last 5 coins were issued. Among them was the Washington quarter, the standard quarter released in circulation. While most 2019 Washington quarters are still considered common, the special edition versions released to commemorate historic sites are what make this coin so fascinating. Show examples of the 5 coins from the America the Beautiful Quarters program released in 2019. American Memorial Park, War Farm National Historic Site, Lowell National Historical Park, War in the Pacific National Historical Park, and San Antonio Missions National Historical Park. Each of these coins was designed with a beautiful reverse, showcasing some of America's most important landmarks. These collectible designs, produced in limited quantities, are highly sought after by collectors. The 2019 Washington quarters, especially those with error coins or minting anomalies, can be worth far more than their face value. Now, you might be wondering, what's the deal with the $9.7 million price tag? Let's talk about it. In 2021, a stunning 2019 Washington quarter, featuring an extremely rare minting error, was sold for a record-breaking $9.7 million. But how did this happen? This coin, known as the 2019 W quarter, had a major flaw in its production. It was struck at the West Point Mint, which typically produces gold coins, not quarters. A limited number of these coins were accidentally struck at West Point and released into circulation, making them an extreme rarity. What's even more astonishing is that the minting error was discovered by accident. A coin collector found one of these rare 2019 W Washington quarters mixed into regular circulation and realized that the coin had been minted at the West Point Mint. This was incredibly significant because, in modern times, West Point strikes are usually only seen on special gold and silver coins, not regular quarters. Narrator: so, how can you figure out if your 2019 Washington quarter is worth more than its face value? Well, the answer depends on a few important factors. Let's break them down. Mint mark. Check the mint mark located just above the D in E pluribus unum. Most of the 2019 Washington quarters have a D or P mint mark, which indicates they were minted in Denver or Philadelphia. However, the rare 2019 W quarters with the West Point mint mark are the ones that truly stand out. Condition. The value of your coin can also depend heavily on its condition. A coin that's in mint condition, meaning it has few to no scratches or wear, will be worth far more than one that's been heavily circulated. As mentioned before, certain 2019 Washington quarters are worth more due to minting errors, such as double strikes, misaligned dies, or the West Point strike anomaly. If you find one of these, it could increase your coin's value exponentially. As for the current market value of a typical 2019 Washington quarter, the prices can vary. In general, most of these coins are worth around 25 to 50 cents, nothing out of the ordinary for a standard quarter. But if you happen to find a 2019 W or a coin with any minting errors, your coin could be worth anywhere from a few $100s to thousands, depending on its rarity and condition. If you're hoping to cash in on your Washington quarters, here are some tips for maximizing their value. Consult a professional. If you believe your coin might be worth more, consider getting it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A higher grade can significantly increase the value of your coin. Monitor auctions and market trends. Rare coins are sold regularly at auctions, and prices can fluctuate depending on demand. Keeping an eye on high-end auction houses and specialized coin dealers can help you track the latest market trends. Know your coins. Make sure to familiarize yourself with the details of your collection. The more you know about the history, errors, and variations, the better equipped you'll be when it comes to selling or trading your coins. So, there you have it. The 2019 Washington quarter, what started as a simple commemorative coin, has turned into a potentially multi-million-dollar treasure for those with a keen eye for rare minting errors and hidden gems. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, there's always something exciting about diving into the world of coins. If you enjoyed learning about the 2019 Washington quarter, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more in-depth videos on rare coins and their hidden histories. Who knows, you might just find the next big thing in your pocket change.